And welcome to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Be Unstoppable Per Year. And today we are live again back in the studio, but this time I am virtual with my guest is waiting to come on. But again, look, go join me on Facebook at Stacey Be Unstoppable Per Year or Stacey Spit to the Beat Per Year. Also, you can catch this live broadcast in full effect right now on YouTube at Spit the number 2 DABEAT. Log in. I really will appreciate if you subscribe, like, and follow. Thank you to my listeners as well as my sponsors so much for providing and making this show possible. Again, we are live in the studio. I'm super excited. I got a guest. It's going to come on. He's getting ready to release some new music actually tomorrow, I believe. So we're going to discuss and talk about that. But my man, Marcus, a.k.a. the Heat Mizer Divine, is in the building with me virtually. So I'm going to bring him on right now, my guy. Hey, man, welcome to the show.
What's up, Stacey? What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. You're looking good. You're looking fabulous. You ready to do your thing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell my audience a little bit about yourself, those who do not know you.
I'm born in Detroit. Born and raised. I'm a singer, songwriter, engineer, producer, videographer, everything you could think of when it comes to music, man. A father, husband. So, and I love music, man.
Man, you doing it all, man. Producer, singer, songwriter, just like you just said.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been doing it?
It's about 30 some years now. I placed my first song when I was like 16 years old. So, as far as a major placement, I was 16 years old. So I've been doing this a long time, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. Look, let's talk a little bit more about you. How did you get into the music business as far as a singer, I would say, or did you start off as a producer?
No, I started off singing.
Okay.
My mom, she's the reason for that. She used to make me, my brother, and my sister sing all the time when we were younger. So
Mm-hmm.
um, I thought I was going to do something else in life, but my mom, instilling that singing in me. And in ninth grade, I saw that girls like singers, so that changed everything. That changed everything. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this right here.
So you gonna be one of them what's the movie File High Beats? You gonna jump out in front of the
Yeah,
women and make
yeah,
them
that's right. Is there a heart in the house tonight? I need to know.
right. Man, I'm super excited about what you got going on. Got a new project happening this weekend, right?
Yeah, on the 12th, man, I'm releasing a single called "Greatest Show."
Okay.
I'm excited about it. Nice, sexy song, real
Mm-hmm.
heavy drums, heavy bass. Man, it's gonna feel good to you. I love it.
Awesome. This is gonna be a single or it's
Th-
off coming
Yeah,
off an album or what?
it's coming off a project, a whole project, but this is just a single, the first single off this particular project. The whole project won't be released until October.
Okay. I seen they blowed you up on New York, the skyline.
Oh yeah, man, that was kind of dope, man. It had your boy on the jumbotron in the middle of Times Square. That was kind of that,
Yeah.
that was
How did
kind of
that
dope.
feel?
Incredible, bro. Like I had to quit watching it.
Did you record? I know you recorded it.
Oh yeah, I definitely got it on the phone. You know what I mean? But it was, man, exciting. Because millions and millions of people down in that space. You know what I mean? Every day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I only need a few of them to be like, hey, let me check out that guy. Let me see what that guy's about. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well, hey, maybe definitely be a performance in New York. Do you have a scheduled tour on this new single you releasing?
nah, not yet. I'm just really embarking on the whole promotion side of this
Okay.
project. So this is the beginning stages of it all right here. Definitely getting calls though for performances. Nothing on the books as of yet, but there's some things we in the works. I put it like that.
Okay. Before we touch on your new single that's out, let's step back a little bit. I want to talk a little bit more about you, how
Hmm.
you became the producer, and some of the artists that you helped produce before your singing career, I guess.
Oh man, um, I done worked with Destiny's Child, 112, uh, Day 26, Silk, Faith Evans. Man, it's crazy. I worked on gospel. My first platinum record, which was a song called "In Your Will" by a group called Men the Standard. I wrote and
Hmm.
produced that. Man, I worked with a lot of people, and it started getting jumbled up when I be trying to think of everybody's name. It's a
I
whole
mean,
lot of people.
you definitely have a plethora of artists and singer songwriters that you work with. Any of them was more memorable to you as far as really digging into, producing them?
Um, I enjoy working with Dave Hollister. That's one of my mentors and one of my big brothers in the game, and one of my favorite singers. So to be in the studio with him, I recorded Charlie Wilson in my studio. Definitely was incredible. And what's funny, my studio, man, I had turned the closet into a vocal booth, and even while I was recording, I was literally going, "Yo, Charlie Wilson in my closet." Like it was crazy, man. So yeah,
I mean, even to a fandom that thought that, like you said, you turn your room to the studio, and this renowned singer is in your closet
yeah,
recording a song.
and not
I know that
tripping
was
though.
crazy.
He wasn't even tripping. He having fun, like you know what I mean. So that was incredible, man.
Was you nervous about it at the time?
No, no, no. We were friends, like
Okay.
at this point. So it wasn't like he was just coming to meet me for the first time. You know,
Mhm.
his favorite thing is he like Coney Island hot dogs. Well, I don't think he eat them anymore, but at this time that was his thing. So he'd be like, nephew, you got to take me to Coney Island. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we would leave and go to Coney Island and eat hot dogs, man. So
Okay, cool. Look, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna come back and talk a little bit more about you and your music and what you got going on for 2024. Okay, cool.
okay.
You're listening to Spit to the Beat podcast with your host, the one, the only Stacey B. Unstoppable per year.
Hey, this is Stacey, aka Beat Unstoppable Per Year with Spit to the Beat podcast. Would you like to be my guest if you're a singer, songwriter, musician, producer, or promoter? Give me a call at 901-341-6777 or email me at myguest@spittothebeat.com. And we're back to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacey, aka Be Unstoppable Prayer. Joining me in the studio live virtually is Marcus, aka the Heat Mizer Divine. How did you come about that title, aka the Heat Mizer?
Well, the Heat Miser is actually my producer name. So when I
Okay.
produce records, I go by the Heat Miser, and I got the name from the Christmas Without Santa Claus. It's a Christmas movie that come on every year,
Uh-huh.
and I like the movie, and they had a character named the Heat Miser. I just changed the spelling because I didn't need no legal issues. I didn't need no legal problems, so I changed the spelling. But on the artist side, my name is just Marcus Divine. It's just my real name, Marcus Divine. So
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
What I had a question, like which music legend did you support at your no as a vocalist at your early age?
You mean who did I listen to?
Yeah. Some people to inspire you.
Oh, well, um, definitely the Stevie Wonder, uh, Donny Hathaway, um, like I said, Dave Hollister, one of my favorite, Charlie Wilson,
Hmm.
um, Joe is my all-time favorite R&B singer. So I listen to a lot of Joe.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah, he
you know,
did awesome with that soundtrack with one of my favorite TV show, Power.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I
that
love that.
opening. And then they
Yeah.
try to change it and 50 Cent, like he heard flag from everybody, like, man, you better put that back.
Right. That's one of the part of the reasons we watch the show. We all singing that intro when that show come on. Normally you want to skip past the intro. We all singing that joint.
Exactly. Know about hard. So
Yeah.
let's dive into your music, man. He says coming out March the 12th, this weekend,
Hmm.
new hit single, The Greatest Show. That's the title, Greatest Show.
The greatest show. Yeah.
Okay, tell us a little bit about it, and then we're gonna play it.
Well, it's the greatest show is basically giving you giving the best performance you can, bruh. And the
Hmm.
stage is your bed, so you perform and giving your best performance you can on your stage, which is the bed. You know what I mean? And just giving it all you got.
Cool. Let's check it out. The greatest show.
Come on, let's grab the Kama Sutra and add a new page, yeah. On this bed, I will perform just like it's my stage, yeah. It's a sold out show for a crowd of only one. You got the best seat in the whole damn house, baby, right down front. Tell the light now, turn the lights down low. Come on, baby, ready, set, go. You know what you came here for. It's about to be the greatest show on earth. Greatest show on earth. And you won't believe just how I put in work. How I put in work. See, I don't need a rehearsal. This is what I do. My first act's an hour, and it's dedicated to you. It's about to be the greatest show on earth. The greatest show on
There you have it. The greatest show on earth by Marcus, aka the Heat Mizer
earth.
Divine.
Yeah. You
Look,
don't even
man,
have to say the AKA, bro. You can just say Marcus Divine.
Marcus Divine. That's why I like.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to
Yes,
cut
sir.
it short, but I always be a blasted
No, no,
artist.
I appreciate that, but just simply Marcus Divine.
Gotcha. Look, let's talk. Let's step back just a second. I kind of overlooked something I wanted to ask you about. You was pursuing a professional basketball career, or you was going that way, but you decided to sing. What happened with that?
Like I told you earlier, I was in the ninth grade and I did a talent show. And I was on the basketball team, but I did a talent show and I saw that girls like me like singers, man, and it changed everything. I
You
played to
quit the
the
team, man.
listen here. I played to the 11th grade year, and for Christmas tournament, man, I didn't go get on the bus, and my coach called me. I told him I didn't want to play no more. I want to sing, and he cussed me out, man.
You left
And
the fellas hanging, bruh.
I was the worst probably to them, but it was the best decision I ever made for my life, though.
She was a bad lady.
Huh?
She was a bad lady.
The problem is it wasn't just one. It was just I saw that they all like singers. You know what I mean? I was in the ninth grade, and all the 12th grade girls was like, "This my new little boyfriend." I'm like, "Oh, for real? Oh, okay." So it wasn't happening like that on the basketball. They would come to the game, but
Yeah.
the energy was totally different once they heard me sing.
Okay. Look, let's talk about a little. What are some of your notable achievements? I mean, you represented it, work with a lot of major artists of today. What were some of your notable achievements from working with them in any type of awards?
I got Song of the Year for the Stella Awards
Okay.
for the song "In Your Will," and I got a Dove Award too, Song of the Year for that. Um, I got platinum plaque over this shoulder right here. Oh, sorry about that. Over this shoulder.
Okay.
My first platinum plaque. I got a couple. One with Destiny's Child. I did a song called "Why You Acting" on the international version. Um, man, I've been all over the place. I tell
Mhm.
everybody I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed because when you could travel to the world on somebody else's dime, it ain't no better life. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Right. That's amazing, man. So what you have done with the knowledge that you have learned and self-taught with on many instruments,
Mhm.
um, what would you say to young upcoming artists who want to get into the music industry?
Um, First of all, it's got to be a love because it ain't no money no more like it used to be. Just and that's just because of the way things are set up. We can definitely do better if if everybody would step back for a minute. But it's
Hmm.
such with the streams and everything, we're such in a tailspin that it's hard for people to step back and know like yo we got to do something different. So I would tell people stay true to who you are and build your audience. Don't worry about everybody else's audience. Don't worry about when you see a million people over there looking at them. If you got 10,000 that's loving you, you cater to your 10,000 and love them.
Yeah, yeah. I know that, like I said, I was talking to several other of my guests dealing with the digital scene. I know way back in the day when you was actually recording, the digital stuff wasn't even a problem or a situation
Nope.
that, a lot of them don't even know about that era of how
Right.
did the money, and you were dealing with contracts back then
Yeah.
more so than so a lot of artists feel that the digital, if they got a lot of followers, social media followers, they got a more of a plug to present themselves, a more of a bargain chip, I would say.
Well, well, they do if they can translate that into because just because you have a million followers don't mean you're going to get $1 million. Like you know what I mean. So you just got to figure out that thing to sell yourself as a brand as opposed to sell the song. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, like you say, back in the day, we had situations when you put out a project, you put out the project. People bought the project. Now, people you may have 10 songs on your project, and people only come through and they buy one. If they buy it, they stream it, and that really cuts the money down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're
So,
really not getting a lot of money off the streaming too.
no, barely no money. Oh man,
Yeah, yeah. I almost want to take you back to just selling the tape out the back of the trunk.
that's what I want to do. You know, No, no, I'm serious. Like with this
I
single,
feel you.
I'm not going Spotify and all those streaming sites. They got to come to marcusdivine.com and get
Hmm.
this record. You know what I mean? And my thing is, that's how I know who support me for real, because
So you host your music on your own site.
that's what I'm doing with this project. It's going to got
Yeah,
to come to me to get it, because putting it on Spotify, iTunes, people are not gonna, iTunes is not gonna say, "Yo, everybody, let's tell the world about Marcus." Marcus got to tell the world about me.
Mark is right,
So
right,
why should I drive people to their site and give them a part of my money when I could just drive them to my site and then I can actually sustain my career with just the people that really love who I am and love what I do.
right. That's great advice, man. Because a lot of people, a lot of our young cats in the music industry, they run it straight to Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and whatever platform they think that's really gonna be in their corner.
Hmm.
But really, you need to direct them back to you
Yeah,
so they can see you. That's great. That's
because
great.
we're addicted to numbers. Like
Hmm. Right.
I mean, most people, because if you put up a picture, you almost kind of depressed if you only get 30 likes on the picture. Like we so addicted to numbers this generation, with the thing we just went through for in 2020, the shutdown and everything. It was the numbers that got people with anxiety. Oh my God, there's
Mhm.
this many cases. We our numbers just get us going crazy, and not the right numbers. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like, oh my God, I got 475 million streams. No, that's the wrong number. What did that generate? That's the number you need to be paying attention to. You got
Exactly.
400 million streams, but you only got 40, $50 or whatever. Like, I don't know, man.
Exactly.
It's crazy,
That's the
man.
part they don't talk about. They talk about the numbers versus the value
Yeah,
of those numbers.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold tight, man. I'm taking another quick break. We're gonna come back and we'll talk about what you got planned else also for the 2024. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to Spit to the Beat podcast. Want to know how you can help? Be a sponsor by going to our website at www.spittothebeatpodcast.com and click the support tab. You can also join us each and every week live at YouTube at Spit to the Beat. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. Thank you for your support.
And we're back to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm Miss Stacey, Beat Unstoppable Prayer, and joining me, my very special guest, Marcus Divine,
Yes,
all
sir.
the way
Yes,
from
sir.
Detroit. The
Yes, sir.
D, the D, huh?
Yes, sir, baby. All day.
I forgot to ask, how's the weather up there, man? We averaging down here around about close to 60, 70 degrees.
It's like about 50 something today. It wasn't too bad today.
Okay, cool,
You know, it
cool.
can get terrible here. Where you at, Stacey?
Memphis, Tennessee,
Oh,
down
yeah.
south.
I love Memphis.
Yeah. When you come in town, man, you definitely
Yeah.
look me up so I can come and see you perform, man.
Say less, bro. That's a done deal.
All right, cool. Let's talk about these last couple of questions. Besides your music career, what other ventures Marcus is involving in?
I have my own shades line, Market Divine shades
Okay.
line. Um, I'm starting a microphone line.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
in-ear monitor line, for your on stage when you're performing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, my mind never stops, bro. I got all kind of inventions in my head.
Same here.
And I'm talking about. I look at everything like, I literally tried to make a bed. It was called but I could talk about it now because I couldn't do it because somebody had already did the patent. But it was a bed that when you're in the hospital, you just hit a lever and the middle of the bed go out, so people ain't never got to get up. You know how they have to try to get people up? It'll get up.
Right.
You slide it on there. They could use it, clean them up, and hit the lever, and it goes right back up. Somebody already did that. Man, I was mad as I don't know what, Stacey.
It took your whole idea and
Oh man.
ran with it, huh?
Yes.
Well, it happens sometimes. But God got something even greater for you, brother. I would say that.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. Look, let's talk about so 2024. You got the sunglasses going on. You talking about making mics and everything like that. I can't wait to see you do it because I would love to upgrade on my mics as well.
Okay.
For my podcast. But definitely, man, you are on the scene. You're getting ready to do your big thing this weekend. Are you super excited?
Oh man, definitely, man. I'm having fun, bro. Just even recording the whole project. I'm super excited. Nervous. Anytime you present yourself to the public, you know what I mean. You're a little nervous. I ain't scared. Like big. What my man Mike said. I ain't never scared, but you know what I mean. But you still be a little nervous though.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, I want to thank you for coming on the show, man. Spit to the Beat podcast. I know you got a very busy weekend. After you leave me, I heard you got somewhere else you got to go speak.
Yes, sir, man. Right on to a whole nother interview, bro.
Brother, hey, just get it in, man. Make it happen.
Yes, sir, bro.
You're doing your thing. Thank you again for joining me on Spit to the Beat podcast, man. Have a blessed evening, man.
Man, thank you for having me, bro. I really appreciate it.
All right. Any other shout outs you want to give out before we go?
Just my fam, my wife, my daughter, my kids, my PR guy, Ron Leffer. Can't never forget Ron. I say all the time. I be like, everybody needs a Ron. He's so incredible. My artist Beth. Man, just everybody.
Cool. Hey, one other thing. How can they find you on social media?
Social media, the Instagram is the Heat Mizer, and that's DAHEATMIZER, and Facebook is Marcus Divine. And coming soon, by Monday, you can find me on marcusdivine.com.
There you have it, Marcus Divine on Spit to the Beat podcast. Thank you, brother. Have a blessed evening, man, and a great, awesome, wonderful show.
You too, bro.
All right. Thank you for watching Spit to the Beat podcast. Join us again for next week for another live episode.